morning, everyone. Welcome to our Facebook live stream. So today is April 19, 2020, and today we are very, very much excited, okay, to welcome and launch officially our exclusive first release of Immeri Africa, the Jade song. And during this time, okay, we have invited our four lovely Immerians, okay, to join us, okay, in this conversation. And these ladies, okay, are actually achievers in the business. So let's start with, okay, introducing them one by one. So first we have Abena Mensah, okay. So Madam Abena, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you, Aris, and good morning to everyone. We're happy to be here, and we are happy to be Immerians, Immeri for life. My name, like he said, my name is Abena Mensah. I reside in Ghana. I'm actually a Ghanaian, and I am a full-time Immerian. I do Immeri full-time. I am a manager in the business, and well, what am I up to? We're still in the business of Immeri because, I mean, we are not stopping whether lockdown or not. Our business is online, our business is ongoing. So with or without movement, Immeri is still running. And that's what we do every day, and we love it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Abena. Let's move to our next panelist for today's exclusive Facebook live stream, okay, via our Immeri official page. So please welcome the Lioness of the Savannah. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, good morning, everyone. It's so nice to be alive. This 10 April are dying left, right, and center. It's so amazing to also be an Immerian. I am a proud Immerian every day. Look at it. I am a complete Immerian. As in, I rock Immerian every day. I was opportune to come across this opportunity last year, and my life has not been the same since I joined Immeri. I rock Immeri. I use the product. I love the family. Everything about Immeri is awesome. So I am so proud to be an Immerian. So I'm a Nigerian that resides in Nigeria. So it's so nice to have you on board. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you very much, Lioness. So next in line, so we have Talathu. So please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Aris, and thank you, Immeri leadership, for this wonderful opportunity that we have. This is one amazing thing about being a part of this company. My name is Talathu Bwai. I'm a manager with Immeri. And the exciting thing is, lockdown or no lockdown, we're still on the go. Business is going on. We have learned a long time to leverage on the internet. So now we can do our business online, offline, and anyhow. We don't experience any seasonal breakup in terms of business, and everything is going on smooth. What are we up to? What I'm really up to now, me and my team, we have put up trainings, weekly trainings. We also put up BOPs, apart from the company's BOPs, apart from the leadership trainings done by the company. We are making more sales now than ever because we have products that everybody needs to boost their immune system. And we have Virgin for families to stay united, stay excited, stay happy, and stay simple. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. So let's move to the next achiever in the business. So we have Madam Selvoci. We would like to hear from you.
Yeah, my name is Sylvia Agbanusi. I'm a pharmacist by profession, a community pharmacist, to be more precise. I'm building a Immeri business on the side. You know, our economy, you have to have something you're building on the side to survive. It's not all about sitting down in your office or your business and then hoping everything, all the income you get comes from whatever you're doing, and then you keep going to the bank for loan. Why not look for any other business that you can do and then earn multiples. So that's what I'm doing in Immeri. I found this opportunity last year, and since then, it's been awesome. In as much as we are making the money, we're also building relationships, and we all know for us to make progress in life, we need that relationship, because relationship, in fact, by the time you have a sustainable relationship with people, it will most definitely transcend into being financially free. Because of course, relationship, they say your contact is money. You get. So now I'm a manager with this great company, and I'm happy to be identified as an Immerian. You get. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking with you guys because I found value in one of your products, which is the Vagine. And this Vagine, in fact, I prescribe it every now and then in the pharmacy. You can see it's just by my side. So any woman that walks into the pharmacy must know about this product. In fact, I'm so happy to be one of you guys, and we are here together. Thank you.
Well, thank you for allowing us to getting to know you all. So we have Madam Abena Mensah from Ghana. We have Lioness from Abuja. We have Talathu Bwai from Abuja, and we have Sylvia Agbanusi, okay, from Lagos, Nigeria. So everyone, okay, definitely since this situation had started, for sure some of us, okay, have done necessary adjustments, okay, in order for us to, of course, always keep our selves busy, okay, and right now that we are at home and doing our business at home, so definitely some of you have come up with contingency plans, okay, on how are you going to still make sure that your business, okay, is still moving, and at the same time you are able to take care of your family at the same time, because it's very important that you should keep everyone, okay, safe at home, okay, make sure that they eat healthy foods, okay, and make sure that you look after them, okay, every minute of the day, okay. So my first question to our empowered women, okay, who are with us today, how do you all stay fresh, and how do you keep your fresh aura, okay, during this time of the pandemic? So what are the things that you are doing, okay? So can you please describe a typical day, okay, on your life, okay, as it is that we are in the lockdown situation right now? So let's start with Madam Abena.
Okay, thank you, Iris, once again. Yeah, my typical day with this lockdown, it's the only difference is, of course, I don't go to the office for presentations, but we have our online BOPs 3 times a week, Ghana, Nigeria, and I just lock myself on to the various schedules. But if I don't have BOPs and MOPs, what I do is, I mean, we wake up in the morning, do our normal exercise with the children, and then get them something to eat. Of course, my children are old enough to sometimes fix things for themselves, so I don't have to do everything. We share the chores. Then, if I don't have any other thing in terms of BOP, then I have to go on to talking to people online. Of course, everything is online now. So Facebook, WhatsApp, just getting in touch with my business, my team members, and then also getting new people. And then when it comes to products and delivery, Immeri is still on point. You just do your orders at the back office, and then delivery is just sent to the person, whoever wants the product. If it has to come to me, it will come to me. If it has to go to someone else, it will go to the other person. So, I mean, nothing has really changed. The only thing that has changed for me is the fact that I don't have to go to the office. And I feel sometimes it's even more relieving because you really don't have to put up your best all the time. You know, there are times when you really don't feel like you have to be all dressed up and everything. And that's the beauty of this our business, because I mean, just in your pajamas or whatever it is, you can still be doing your regular business without any hassle. So really nothing has changed. The only thing is movement. But aside that, everything is going on as planned.
Well, thank you very much for the insights. Okay, so at least you are still, of course, continuing, of course, your business, even if you are at home, and you're able to still take care of your family. It's very important. Okay, that nowadays we should look after each other. Okay, so let's move to Lioness, okay, from Abuja. So how do you actually maintain your vitality, okay, and at the same time your fresh aura, okay, that we are on the lockdown, okay, so basically you are also doing some routines that most of us, okay, were not even, of course, engaged in, okay, during the normal times. Okay, so this time is different, totally different. So what are you actually, of course, focusing on in order to make sure that you can still keep yourself, okay, busy and at the same time productive?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Harris. Like what my sister said earlier, the only difference actually is the movements, going out of the house and then coming back and then going for seminars. And that's the only difference. I don't see anything. I don't see any change at all. The only change is that, okay, I cannot go out as I used to go, but all my business still goes according to how it's supposed to be. So my typical morning is I wake up in the morning, I go downstairs to the kitchen, I prepare Vitide for everybody. In short, they say it's compulsory that all my kids take Vitide and myself. In short, even my workers in the house take Vitide. In short, at the point, if I have to calculate how many Vitide that would drink in my house, because I just got so obsessed with Vitide and Adwell that I told myself that even if it's one pack we finish in a week, it's fine by me. So we take Vitide like compulsorily every morning. That my kids it's no longer bitter to them. They are used to it now. So they take Vitide. You know what Vitide does? It keeps you very active and keeps your skin very fresh and keeps your brain, just keeps you intact. So that is for my morning routine. And we do breakfast and first thing actually, before they even wake up, I go walk. I do a 1 hour walk around my estate. I go do it. It must be like 1 hour. I walk. I don't jog. I don't run. There's no need. I just walk for between 45 minutes to 1 hour. Walk, brisk, get sweat. I come back. I do squats for like about 100 squats. Then I go. We have our Vitide. Then we have breakfast. Then everybody goes to do what they're thinking. Then I come back to my office. My room right now is my office. So I come back to my office. And I hook onto the internet, hook onto WhatsApp, I hook onto Facebook. I'm talking about my product on my WhatsApp. I have like several groups on WhatsApp, and I'm following up people, my distributors, prospects, even online. So I chat with them, I call them, I do 3-way calls from my house here. I tell them what they're supposed to do. I follow up on their product delivery. I follow up on tables. You will be amazed that even till now, my team, we do registration almost on daily basis. We do agency registration, classic registration, almost on daily basis. And inside
tables, what tables are you monitoring?
I monitor almost all the tables. Yeah, and then recently, inside the lockdown, somebody dropped on my board. And I earned about a million plus.
Congratulations.
Wow. I earned about 1.1 million, so it was as though somebody just gave me that money for dash, because I was actually not doing anything. I would have taken my flights to a particular place, do seminar, spend money, but I'm not doing all that. I'm at home. And just following up on the online.
Don't think you are not doing anything, because that 1-point-something million is a consolation, okay, of the job well done. Okay?
Of course, the job has been ongoing till now. That's the climax. The climax is that the person now finally dropped on my board. The truth of the matter is that I am so excited about the opportunity, because this is an opportunity where, as a woman, even if you decide to do it part-time, like my sister is doing, Sylvia Ochi is doing, even if you decide to do it part-time, you will still get a lot of value and a lot of money, and then something sustainable from Immeri. Immeri is one opportunity that I bless the day I met. On daily basis, I tell God, thank you. Because like I said, in one of my accounts, I just checked recently that I didn't even notice. I just saw 800 points. And that's
Wow.
almost about 50,000 naira. I was so very excited because I didn't even remember the account existed.
Congratulations.
I beg, I will send you my username.
So we don't in Immeri, there is lockdown quite all right, but we hardly feel it because our life still goes on the way it's supposed to be. It still goes on the way. And then the management or the corporate, my goodness, have been so awesome. Everything I need to learn, I'm learning on daily basis without paying money. You know, they're teaching us, they're putting us, and then even tasking us. Now they are like, suddenly they forced us now into groups to do online Zoom calls. Yesterday was Talathu's turn. I'm sure by next week I'll be part of the Zoom. This is something that we don't think. I knew I'm going to do it, but I've never really seen it as one tool that I have to explore. So I am so excited that we're learning and we're developing on daily basis. So by the time this lockdown is over, we'll come out as champions, very educated and very refined champions. That is what I think we're going. Thank you so much once more.
Yeah, and I would like to add also on the highlight, okay, of the innovations, okay, that we are doing right now, especially in this pandemic, okay. So we want everybody to make sure that the rate of adaptability, okay, not just only, of course, to cope up with this challenging situation, but as well as in order for us to cope up with the competition, okay? Because once we thrive, okay, and we are able to learn new things, okay, through innovation, so such as this, okay, that what we are doing right now, okay, we are not actually, of course, facing each other, but we exchange so much ideas and everybody is watching us. So they're going to pick something, okay, after this, right? So we are very lucky that all of us, okay, are able to really, of course, gain something, okay, out of this experience. And we are looking forward that this situation will not just only, of course, pay us forward, but as well as move us all forward, okay, towards the achievement of every dream that we have, okay, for our family, okay, and of course for the entire organization that we have. So we are Lioness. So this time, let's move to Talathu, okay, still from Abuja. So we would like to hear from you, Madam Talathu. So you look so takeaway today, and you are so ready, okay? What is keeping your aura, okay? What is keeping yourself, okay, to still be in the loop, okay? And what is, of course, motivating you, okay, to be, okay, in the field, okay, of the competition, okay, in this industry. Okay. So we want to hear from you. Can you please share with us your intelligent opinion?
All right, thank you very much, Aris. My excitement about Immeri and my intelligent opinion, like you said, is the fact that I'm being exposed to new ways of doing things. Yesterday was the first time I appear on Zoom for presentation. I've been doing it offline, so I was a bit anxious, like I don't know how it's gonna be. And I have to present in dollars this time around. I'm used to calling millions. And the whole of my presentation yesterday, I didn't have the chance to say millions. It has to be thousands of dollars. The exciting thing about it is I'm so blessed to be in a company that put up first-class leaders to bring value into what we're already doing, to drive us into the future that is about to become a reality. Something we cannot avoid, something we cannot run away from, but they are preparing us for what lies ahead. And today we are able to learn about the new reality of doing business, digital, multiple sources here. Most people will think you have to have 1, 2, 3 different types of business, but here we learn that multiple streams of income can come from multiple streams of digital platforms you use to promote your business. And I was excited. So Immeri has been on the go. Immeri has been prepared for such a time as this. Like you can just be in your home, talk to your prospects online, get them online to get registered, get them online to get trainings, get them online to get their products, get them, everything is just possible without you having to move around. And that's another way of saving costs. Now I don't have to travel, pay for flights, pay for hotel accommodation, pay for venues to conduct meetings. All I need is to share a link with my prospects and they come into the room, which is the Zoom room. So imagine the excitement I'm having with this Immeri. And the beauty of it is the love we share in Immeri, as especially the leadership. You see everybody trying to share valuable knowledge on the platform, like what Daniel Sekwe, John Mukoro, Jonas, and the rest are doing. It's really exciting that you can just learn from different people and everybody is willing to be of help. So much value in Immeri that time will not allow me to break it down. But wow, the exciting is Immeri is a place to be. And I'm so grateful to God that I'm in this thing and I'm in it at the right time. I'm in it to win and nothing is stopping us. Thank you very much.
Wow, I can really feel, okay, the excitement of Talathu. So I mean, she's really something, okay, that all of us, okay, must be really inspired about. And of course, the rest as well, okay. Every Immerians, okay, every powerful women, okay, of Immeri, for sure, they are listening right now. So, as what we are always, of course, doing, okay, in this business, and what we always emphasize that we all have the unique capabilities, okay, and in order for us to being able to, of course, successfully overcome any challenges, okay, in this time that we are facing with this situation. So all we need to do is just harness and at the same time nurture, okay, every ideas, and at the same time being able to really focus on the most important thing, okay, that we want to achieve. And of course, our next panelist, okay, to share with us, Madam Sylvia Agbanusi. Welcome back.
Silver Ninja.
Hey, so my typical day, on a normal day before this pandemic started, I dedicate 2 to 4 hours to Immeri. Like I must look at, since their office, the proximity to my own office is very close. I say, okay, I must always be in the Immeri office at least 2 to 4 hours. So the way I do it, even if I have a prospect coming in, I like to be physically present. You get? So now for me, movement, nothing has changed for me. We are still moving on the road freely because of the essential, we're under the essential people. You get? So now Lagos is so sweet, the road is so free. The hold up you guys will complain of, no more. So if people should just remain, in fact, the country should just remain like this. So that we can keep enjoying the road.
Can you imagine what somebody is saying? How do we make money and come and buy things from you?
So if no, my sales still remain the same. No changes, because now people are now cutting down on spendings that will not bring value to them. You know, health, this is drug, so you must come to buy drugs. So for stress levels, my stress level now is higher because now I don't have any staff working with me anymore. So I make sure every day I take my B-tide. Now I take B-tide 3 times a day. On a normal, I take once a day. But because of I need to boost my immunity, I interact with patients more. Pharmacy is a point of call before the people go to the hospital. I must maintain my distance. So in the morning when I wake up, I take my cup of B-tide and I'm rushing down to the pharmacy. So I'm so happy for the Zoom meetings, all the whole trainings I Immeri is putting up, because in as much as I'm even serving my patients, I will have my earpiece on and then I'm listening. My patients will not even know that I'm in a meeting. You get? So I'm trying to divide myself. I give my patient the attention, and then I'm on a training, and then I'm getting 1 or 2 things out of it. I share to my people, and then they are there getting value. So with that, even if the business is slow on my own side, or I'm actually positive, you know, there's some businesses where you be in, and then nothing will be happening on the corporate side. With time, you can just get tired of the business. But even if the business, the corporate is actually moving with the trend, and that's one thing that is most important. No matter how slow the business is, our spirit is still in it. they are trying so much to make sure we don't deviate, which is so important now. By the time the pandemic is over, I'm very, very confident that the kind of energy that people will put into their business will be awesome. And again, like Talathu said, more people will now start embracing the Zoom call. Yes, because before, initially, I used to do Zoom meetings, but over time it dropped. Okay, because maybe we don't have much people who will come to attend the meetings.
So I think we've lost Sylvia's connection. Anyway,
Now, my phone.
All right, she's gone.
A call just came in. So I'm telling you, let us just, in fact, I thank Immeri Corporate for doing all these things they do. They should keep doing it. And I'm 100% confident that by the time this is over, we are coming. In fact, we're not even waiting for it to be over. We are going to be inviting our prospects, and there will be changes in our business. In fact, the business will keep going. That's it.
Wow. Thank you very much, Madam Sylvia. And of course, let's move to another set of questions, okay, that we have prepared for you. But these questions, of course, will be answered again by our panelists. So we will start this time from Sylvia, okay? Madam Sylvia, are you ready?
Thank God. Yes, I'm ready.
So let's do counterclockwise, okay? So this time it will be answered by Sylvia, okay, to start. Then followed by Madam Talathu, and then Lioness and Madam Abena, okay?
Okay.
During this time, of course, most of you, okay, women are staying at home, okay, and of course, you're enjoying your time with the family, okay, and there are also women, okay, who are outside, okay, and they cannot even, of course, stay full time with their family because they need to do some responsibilities, okay, so we call them frontliners, okay. So what is your message, okay, and what do you think, okay, can you share to them, okay, on how they should stay empowered, okay, this time of this situation that they cannot really, of course, be going home every day, and some of them, they have to stay for the next 8 hours, okay, or sometimes they have to spend the rest of their 24 hours, okay, taking care of those people who are really, of course, struggling, okay, for this COVID-19, okay, pandemic. So what is your message, okay, Madam Sylvia, okay, to our frontliners?
Okay, my message to every stay-at-home mom is to get involved with a business that you don't need to go out. You know, now the world is changing. If you're not on the internet making business, your business will be out of place. Even now, I've been doing some kind of strategic thinking to see how we can push even the physical business to the internet world, because if you're waiting for people to come and do business with you physically, I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. Most people want to be served from the comfort of their home. So if you are still chilling with your 5 to 9 job, just look for something extra to do. You know, it doesn't take anything. People who are doing this kind of business, we don't have two heads, right? We are all professionals. We went to school. So just come and join us. And Mr. Harris, I was thinking your question is actually get towards a direction, but it's not what I was thinking. What I was thinking before was we were trying to ask for women who are staying at home, you know, for people who are staying at home now, for women, the sexual demands has actually increased. You see, most women will come to the pharmacy to start, who is laughing there? It has increased, yes. So you see women coming to the pharmacy, and now they're looking for aphrodisiac now, because before, women will keep complaining to their men that they are tired. Now you stay at home from morning to night, and then you're not able to perform your duties. So now this is the time for us to even sell virgin more. So when they come, I just give them virgin. I keep giving them virgin. And then they always come back to buy. You get? So even the men, everybody is actually, you must be on point, because you cannot tell me you are at home for morning to night, and in the night you cannot do something. You must do. So now the demand is on. No more line with Lagos traffic that you are tired. You are tired. No, you must do. So I was thinking that's where your question is headed to, not knowing that you are asking me on that. So sorry for debating your question. But truly, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you need to embrace the network marketing profession. You need to come to Immeri. In fact, the one I heard that Immeri is going to the e-commerce, they're trying to incorporate e-commerce into their platform, is going to be mind-blowing. In fact, we are going to be the king of all network marketing, where even the other network marketing company can come and advertise on our e-commerce site. It's going to be mega. In fact,
Yes.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait for that. Seriously. So please, whoever is advising Immeri should continue advising you guys. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Thank you.
So for sure, Sylvia is inspired and ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. So let's hear also from Madam Talathu. Okay. So any message for women, okay, who are doing activities outside, okay, our medical practitioners, the frontliners. So what can you actually share to them?
Okay, you want me to talk to those who are doing activities outside?
Yes, outside.
Like the stay-at-home women.
Because most Immerians right now, they are staying at home, okay, women. How about those women, okay, who are outside and they need to actually, of course, be outside because they have responsibilities, okay, some are working in the hospitals, okay. So sometimes, okay, unconsciously, we would always tend to complain on things, okay, like you're bored, okay, you're tired of staying at home, okay. So while, okay, there are those people who are actually, of course, struggling to go home and they want to be home for their families, okay. So what is the message, okay, that you can actually share to them that will actually keep them moving, okay, that despite of that challenge, okay, they can still, of course, be inspired of continuing, okay, with their lives, okay, because they need to deliver their job.
All right, thank you, Aris. For me, what I will say to those women still outside working, especially those who are providing essential services at a time like this, I'm sure they are missing the opportunity to stay at home and be close to their families for the bonding and everything that others are really enjoying. It's not an enjoyment anyway for everybody, but to some extent, everybody wants to be a part of that. What I would tell them is to look into why are you doing that which you are presently doing that is taking you out of your home. The reason is if you find motivation in what you do, then you have no reason to bother about being away from home. Consider that which you are doing as your contribution to the nation, contribution to humanity, and then let it be a call to service. I remember Napoleon Hill in his book, Think and Grow Rich, he said, a life worth lived is a life lived for others. So see it as a reason why you were here at the first place, and then see it as a motivation to do your part and do it wholeheartedly. You find joy in what you are doing when you really love what you are doing. And I want to also say, while you're doing that, get Immeri by the side so that it can keep you going. Should you decide to say, I don't want to do this again, maybe it's affecting my family, time with my family, I know you can always come back to it, or you can still do it part-time while you're doing that services. So together we are coming out of this stronger.
Well, thank you, Talathu. So let's move to Madam Lioness.
Okay, so if to those that are essential workers out there that they don't have the privilege to be with their families, I want to say my heart goes out to you, and then the services that you're giving.
The network is bad.
But
oh, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Clearly.
Please continue. It's okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I want to say my heart
now.
goes out to you, and that what you're doing Service to humanity is everything, because what you're doing cannot be, is immeasurable. It can't be measured. Yeah, I feel bored at home, okay? I feel that I'm staying aside the fact that I'm doing business online, I feel that I want to like drive out on the rest. But I know some of you are tired. You put in so many hours. You are there most of the time, because these patients are in isolation. You become their mother, their sister, their brother, their father. You become. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
So you become their psychologists, even their psychiatrists, because most people go mad. Some people that have this problem, they go crazy because they can't. They are being alienated from their loved ones. So you are there as you become like their God. So I want to say that no matter what we say to you today, it's not be enough. We can't. Whatever you do, I know God of you, and then keep you in top shape. And most importantly, please keep safe. I agree that you are there, or you took an oath to save lives. But what is saving life when you, at the end of the day, you are compromised and you also get sick? By the time you get sick, there's nobody now that will take care of the person or will take care of you. So stay safe, stay very, very, try as much as possible to be protected when you interface with the patients that you see. Also, not only medical workers, we have lots of essential workers, like the people that are in charge of the lights. Like for some time now, we've not had any lights out, and I'm sure some people are behind that. We have people also in the telecoms. My goodness, can you imagine if the mast had gone down and I cannot reach people? I will go mad. God forbid. I'll go mad. I'll go crazy. So there's some people behind the scene that are making this thing work. So I want to really, really thank all of you out there. Like my sister said, no matter what you do, too many money, not too much. So just put Immeri by the side, and then do it halfway, and then see that even when you're getting your reward from the other side, you're also getting reward here, because the Immeri plan is the best as far as I know it. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. No demotion at all. God bless you.
Thank you, Lioness. So next we have Madam Abena. So your thoughts about women, working outside, and they have to, of course, keep themselves busy. Since they are providing actually the essential needs, for everybody. So, do you want to say to them? So you can start.
Okay, so we would say, just like my other speakers have said, we thank them so much, because without them, we don't know how we're going to contain all this. As much as they're doing that, every day my prayers go out to those people. I have friends and family who are in those kind of services, especially the medical professionals. And from time to time, I keep calling them to find out how they're coping, because it's not too easy, because they don't have all the essentials they even need to do what they have to do. But some way, somehow, they have to improvise and get it done. So they really are doing a yeoman's job, and we can only say thank you. Also, I would want to say that they should take all the precautions, because they are also very much at risk. Before they get to their homes, I asked one health professional what she said, that I take out everything from me before I even enter my house.
Wow.
Right from my dress to my undies, because you just don't know what you've brought in there. So it's difficult for them. If you speak to them, it's very difficult for them, but we keep praying for them. Every day they are in my prayers, they're in my thoughts. I call them all the time. And I know that, we'll all come out strong from this one. And then it will teach us a lot of lessons as well. It will teach us a lot of life would never be the same after this COVID. We can never live life like we've been living before. Things have changed. So if you are out there, you're working, and you still feel like things will be the same, then I'm sorry. Because even to my fellow financial institution staff, they are also in essential services, so they're also going to work. But you know, most of them, especially those with relationship management, are working from home. And yesterday I was telling one of them that if management realized that, okay, so we can do with just 4 people in the banking hall and business can still thrive, then what will happen to them? They now would bring up some
absolutely
assessment or crazy something to say that, okay, performance appraisal to say that, okay, so we're doing a performance appraisal. Before you realize, they are downsizing because, of course, incomes are dropping as of now. And as long as incomes are dropping, they also want to keep their profitability. So then they would want to find ways and means of reducing expenditure. So, I mean, like we are all saying, as much as they are doing what they're supposed to do and we thank them for it, they should also have a plan B if they already don't have one. But we say thank you to them so much.
Well, thank you all very much, okay, for that message, okay, to everybody. So we would like to send this message to all the frontliners that we really appreciate your hard work. So not only here in Nigeria, but of course, across the world. So everybody is really doing their part, okay, to curb the situation. So with regards to that, okay, now that we are on this current situation, okay, of not being able to meet most of our business partners, okay, so how do you actually keep the constant communication with your business partners, okay, and what are the things, okay, that you have discovered, okay, this time around, okay, that you have not been doing before, okay, because before we are so used to one-on-one, okay, person-to-person dealings, okay, so but right now that we are actually in this current situation that there is no way for us to actually, of course, meet what's this? There is no way for us to being able to meet with our business partners. So, what is actually, of course, keeping you actually in communication with your downline? What are the ways, okay, that you do basically in order to to ensure, okay, that you observe the constant communication and coordination with them? Well, let's start with Madam Abena.
Okay, so like our leader said this morning on our training, we're going 100% digitization, and it includes our Zoom meetings. Now we do most of our team meetings on Zoom. We've scheduled days within the week where we have to meet for training, for just skills training, for motivational trainings and stuff like that. Aside that, we already had our WhatsApp groups and it's still on. And aside that too, we share books online. We get soft copies of books and then we share to our team members to also read and upgrade themselves, because I mean, this is the time. And for me personally, I never used to be somebody who even would have time to read any book. But within this period of lockdown, I've already read like 4 books. Wow. And still counting. Yes. So I mean, it's exciting. It's still very, very okay. Just that we have not seen each other face to face, but we are in constant touch with each other. When somebody needs products that you also have and they don't have, and probably they need it urgently, they can't place an order immediately, it's just a phone call away. Abna, can you give this to a delivery person to take here whilst I place my order, and when it's delivered, I give it back to you. So, I mean, nothing has really changed. Just like when we're in the office and you can just pick a product for somebody and then give it back later. We're still doing all that. So we are constantly in touch. It's just that we are not physically seeing each other. That is the only difference. But almost everybody in my team, I'm in touch with them, either on WhatsApp, Facebook, I mean, Zoom, everything. We are doing it just like we would have done in any other day. So everything is going on perfectly, and I'm excited because, like I said, things will never be the same again. Things will never be the same again after this COVID. I mean, we might even strengthen this digitalization, sorry, so that, I mean, we go all out with our social media platforms. So that's what we are doing as a team. And even for people that are not in our team, people that are outside Nigeria, South Africa, it's even better because those days when we have a BOP, it's just Ghana and it's just Nigeria. But now you can have a Nigerian and you can have a Ghanaian on one platform, and we all present like we would have done at the office. So I think it's even better.
Yeah.
It's much, much better this time
Encourage
around.
everyone, okay, to actually be in the loop, okay, of all the conversations, especially meetings. So thank you, Madam Abena. So this time we will move to Madam Talathu.
Okay. What we are doing to stay in touch as a team is the number one platform we use, which we have been using even before the lockdown. That's WhatsApp group. You know, the moment you sign people up, you want to bring them together, so that makes it easier for you to share information, any new updates from the company, and other information in relating to Immeri business. We also have a way of reaching out through Zoom meetings, where we can have people, just like my Ghanaian sister said, Zoom meetings are what we are leveraging on now. Zoom meetings are what we are actually leveraging on now. Can you hear me?
Yes,
yeah, sure.
I hear
Yes,
you.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so we are leveraging on Zoom meeting now, and that makes it even easier. Why do I say it's easier? Because we have people who are always busy on their work. People busy on traffic. When it's time to come up for seminar, they give you excuses. When it's time to show up, they tell you, sorry, I was about to come, something came up, I need to attend to this meeting, I needed to attend to this person. But now you see that since we are doing it on a more regular basis, okay, if yesterday 4 p.m. meeting was not convenient for you, we have another one coming up on Monday, maybe 7 p.m., maybe another by so time, maybe Barreto's meeting. So it makes it more easier for us to have their attention. The only funny thing we are experiencing is most people don't even have the Zoom app. And when they download the Zoom app,
Data. They'll complain of data.
There's no data. Or they're telling you,
wow.
I couldn't join.
People must come up with excuse.
And some are not even ashamed are even ashamed to tell you that they couldn't join due to the fact that they don't know how to operate it. They will just form silence for you. So you don't know their problem. You can't even help them because they are not telling you why they couldn't join you. And if you push further, they stop talking to you. So that's one thing. That's one thing. We are trying to see how we can overcome, and we don't have the time to say, okay, let's go and help you download it, because to some extent, even most people don't even have their password to their email. They don't read their mails. So one of the things we are seeing in Africa is we are a little bit way backward in terms of technology, but we are happy because for the few that are willing to learn, they will tell you, thank you, I will download the Zoom. They'll find a way. And when they're able to do that, they feel so excited, like you have done something for them. Then they find themselves in the Zoom meeting and they can hear people, they can see them talk. You know, every first experience is like a wow. So that's one beautiful part of it that we are enjoying. And then we are getting more of their attention now, because when they get tired of watching Netflix, staying bored, they want to do something else. So they are more open now to listen even than ever. They have less excuses to give. Thank you.
Yeah, it's actually getting to understand, okay, the balance of life, okay, nowadays. Not every day, basically, of course, we have to expose ourselves to things, okay, that is not helping us to grow. So there are things that we need to focus on, okay, in order for us to be learning, okay? So learning is not overnight thing. So when it comes to difficulty in hosting, okay, this social media features, okay, and platforms. So everybody nowadays, okay, will be really forced to study. all right? Because this is the only option that we have, okay? Especially now that there is no access, okay, for those people who wants to get connected with people, okay, especially with your relatives, okay, your families, okay, if you are not actually, of course, home, if you are not in Nigeria, if you're outside the country. So actually, Madam Abena is right. So before, we are not seeing most people, okay, especially from other countries, to be joining us in most of our conferences, because we are doing it in the office. But right now, okay, even on our Facebook Live, we observe that there are people, okay, who are from outside of the country who are really joining us, okay, even they're streaming
Yes.
live Facebook activities, okay, and even to our Zoom conferences. So we really appreciate that. We are actually, of course, starting to reconnect again, okay, with people that we must have been doing even before. So this is not the time to actually, of course, distance ourselves socially with people. We can distance physically, but socially we must not. Okay, we must always have the time to reconnect and recollect with everybody. So let's hear also from Lioness. Okay, Madam Sylvia is, I think, doing some errands. She's also a frontliner. We have to understand. So Lioness, so how do you actually get in touch with your people, with your business partners?
Okay. Just like every other person has said,
During this time.
Okay, thanks again. Just like my colleagues have said earlier, the world will never be the same again with COVID-19, post-COVID-19, because every job now has moved online, meaning that even that job that you think was there, people can, I mean, they can't do without you, is now very, very clear. It's been demystified. People can do without you now, even as a banker, apart from very, very essential people that is needed on ground, everything can be done online. So people are now moving from the analog way of doing business to the digital way of doing business. So what I have been doing is that we have been trying so much to move alongside the trend, trying to groom our partners to get them to start accepting the Zoom calls, the different modems of reaching out without the physical presence. So we've been doing that. We send out information via WhatsApps. We send out, we make calls, we make physical calls, not physical calls now, we make calls on the phone. And then we reach out to prospects, reach out to team members, we get them to hook up to the general business opportunity presentation, and then we'll get them to also join the member orientation program training. So on daily basis, we have like 2 or 3 online platforms that we just find ourselves for one training or the other. So there's no alternative to this. We have to all become tech savvy. According to our the consultant that trained us this afternoon, all of us have to become tech savvy, whether we like it or not, whether we are these technological people that like technology or you don't. Even the village woman now has to go online because everything has moved online. You'll be surprised that everything, like, okay, when I visited China, I was in some other technologies that have already gone higher or way better than us, because almost everything is sent to your house. You buy online and then you pay online and then they send it to your house. So it's been it's a way of life, and it's definitely going to be a way of life that all of us have to. So we're all learning it. Well, I hope to go into our own personal, like a team BOPs, doing it online via Zoom. I hope to get my team leaders also to present as well. So it doesn't look as it's not just me that is presenting. I'm hoping that lots of them will come online and then begin to like take the business further. So we don't have any issue at all. We're still doing our registrations, we're still doing our presentations online via WhatsApp, we're still doing our training, we're still following up our prospects, following up our team leaders, following up our team members. Like this morning, we had I had a long motivational time with them where I had to motivate them, mostly because of the current situation in the country where, when you hear COVID-19, oh, you say to yourself, oh yeah, it's not really, not too real, it's not too real. Then the chief of staff now died. Then people now reach out to me like, oh, this thing is real, oh. I said, so this thing is real. And I mean, if he can die, that means it's real, and then it's not respected of anybody, or your money or your anything. So the fear came back again today, and people got more scared. And then I had to like reach out to them, telling them that, okay, fine, you're doing so well already. You're at home, you are staying at home, and then you are under quarantine, and then you are washing your hands, and then you're staying clear, you're doing social distancing, so you are doing well. But so because fear kills before the main illness. So I had to like allay their fear. I have to also reach out to some of them. Also show compassion, because that's one of the things that we learned as a network marketer. You have to show compassion also to your team members. So I showed compassion. I said to them that any of them that are having difficulty in feeding, they should please forget about shame and reach out to me. I might not have so much, but I can put ourselves together and then do a little contribution to them while we're waiting for the business to kickstart fully. So we're doing absolutely well. I am producing executives in my teams. I'm producing manager even in the lockdown. I have an elect manager now. It's just remaining like 2 spaces to drop as a manager. So we're doing so well in the team. It's as though we're still, even though I know some people are still seriously scared, and even to chat is difficult for them. That's when that fear can be really, really terrible on some people.
Wow,
so we are doing well.
Yeah. That's really encouraging. So you are all indeed movers and influencers, okay, in this industry. And we are looking forward to one day, of course, welcoming you once again to our office, and of course, seeing you face to face. Of course, most of you are also very excited that one day you can be able to, again, go back to the things that you have been doing before. Of course, we have to be very grateful that this time we are able to experience another opportunity to learn new things, okay, and come out winners and successful Immeri women, all right? So I have a last and final question. This is not actually a question, because what I want you to do is you have to caption, okay, your life during this time, okay, that you are already in the manager's position, okay, definitely you have enjoyed already the privilege of this and the benefits, okay, of our compensation plan. You have already been sharing this opportunity to most of your friends, to most of your business partners who are also turning their life story into a successful story in our business in Immeri. So if you are given the chance to actually write a best caption to describe your life as an Immeri woman, what would it be? Okay, can you please tell us? So let's start with Talathu. What is the best caption that you can write to describe you as an Immeri woman?
The best caption that I can write is short and simple. That would describe me as an Immeri woman. 1, I got to know about an opportunity that can keep me both healthy and wealthy. Wealthy means the abundance of everything. As you can see, I'm fresher than ever, and I'm getting much younger, and I'm getting more excited because the feeling among the Immerians is something that you can never find anywhere outside of Immeri family. And being an Immeri woman, I'm excited because even down there, I'm clean, I'm fresh, and I'm so confident of myself. I used to have menstrual irregularities, menstrual pains, but after using Virgin and Vitide, everything is all gone now. I've forgotten how the pains look like. So being an Immeri woman is so exciting because a very beautiful future awaits me, a future where I don't have to depend on anybody for anything as far as financial part of my life is concerned and health-wise. So I enjoy balance at Immeri. I'm so excited, and I look forward to helping more women to become more and the best that they can be. Thank you, Immeri.
Wow, thank you. We really appreciate Talathu. So now let's move to Sylvia. Madam Sylvia, are you ready? All right, so let's now, move straight to
What's my question?
Sylvia Agbanusi. All right, so the last question that I want you to, it is not actually a question, I want to ask a statement, okay, from all of you, that if you are actually, of course, given the chance, okay, to write the best caption of your life as an Immeri woman, okay, what caption can you give yourself?
Hey.
Caption to describe you as an Immeri woman.
Ginger woman. Ginger. Yeah, that's it. That's ginger. That's it. Yeah, so the best caption is ginger now. What again? Energy. You get it? That's the best caption. Why are you laughing?
Yeah, we always will know that you are the ginger, okay, of Immeri. But of course, aside from ginger, okay, as what most people actually popularly refer you as one, okay, we would like also to know what is the best caption that you can give yourself, okay, being one of our successful, okay, Immeri member, and that you're turning, of course, most of your business partners to also become successful in the business. So what is the best caption that you can actually
when you talk about, the thing is that I don't even know the answer to this question, because when you talk about caption, I was thinking maybe it's a short sentence. I don't understand the question.
It can be a sentence, it can be a phrase, it can be one word, just caption.
Do you want me to motivate people? I don't understand the question. I bet people should help me, because I actually.
You are an Immeri woman, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes. So as an Immeri woman, what is the best caption, okay, that can describe you as an Immeri woman?
The best caption is being energetic, being an achiever, to be I beg at the phone, to be sure that what kind of setup is this?
Aris, can I suggest that you allow Lioness to come on first?
Yes, let Lioness answer.
Because
so that
Ginger can come up later. Yes.
Please.
Thank you so much. So let's move to Lioness. So Madam Lioness, you have to caption yourself to describe you as an Immeri woman.
Please, Lioness, answer. I will still answer. I have one thing to say. There is one last question that you asked.
No, you said my own answer.
Wait, first. You said
please
something.
Allow.
Right, Mr. Harris, you asked one question now. What do we do now? How do we promote our business? What I do now is copy and paste. You understand? That is where we're headed to. You know, Lioness likes writing so much. So I'll just remove her name at the end and put my name and post it to you. So anyway, if you jump I will post, I will just copy his write-up and go and post in my group. There's one I posted Lioness write-up. I forgot to remove Lioness in one of the posts. My group member asked me, Sylvia, your name is Lioness. I said, yes. My name is Lioness. So, for us to be successful in this business, what we need to do is more of copy and paste. That if I see any post anywhere, paste it, whether it's on the real or not, it's none of my business. So, it has really been helping. It's an executive group, it's been awesome. We have so many books being posted, so many motivational talks. In fact, we just keep posting, keep stealing, keep posting. In fact, so
It's not
because
stealing.
now I'm clueless, I cannot even formulate anything on my own. So
But
now let's keep
but you cannot
keep
still
writing.
posting.
Keep writing. I will still so now so I will still your own answer.
All right.
Hello.
Madam Lioness.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So my own caption is as an Immeri woman, I am a lioness. I am smart. I am independent. I am an achiever. I am a goal-getter. I am self-sustaining. You see, those are the things that Immeri has done for me. Before I joined Immeri, I was a farmer, or I'm still a farmer, but the situation of the country had made me to like move out from my farm, because my farm, everybody knows Kaduna Abuja Expressway, the kidnapping and all that. So my farm became like a den for kidnappers. So just like, you know, when we talk about online marketing and network marketing, honestly, I have come to realize that this is what I have to do. Because for the farm, you have to be physically present. Even if you have like 20, 50 staff, you have to be physically present for them to give you the maximum output. So I can't go to the farm anymore because of kidnappers. And I stay in my house, and I have a team of close to, I don't know how many they are now. I don't know, it's about maybe 2,000 or something. I don't know. I can't remember how many they are. And from the comfort of my house, just by talking to them, I achieve a lot. I mentor. I get mentored. I reach out to people. I learn from them, and then we are achieving. So I get everything from the comfort of my house, just from one business, which is Immeri. But the truth of the matter is that if you want to be an achiever, you want to set goals, achievable goals, and develop yourself, that's self-development, then Immeri is the answer. Immeri is just the answer.
Wow, thank you very much, Lioness. So this time you will ask Madam Abena from Ghana. So please, we want to hear what is the best caption to describe you as an Immeri woman.
Okay, so thank you, Iris, once again. And like my fellow women have said, Immeri has really made us independent. And independent, not in terms of just financial, but in every aspect of our life. You are able to sit and plan and get things done the way it should be done. Aside that, it's made us confident. The products are actually extremely good for us, especially Virgin. And I mean, as an Immeri woman, because we are product of the product, we use Virgin, and we are confident enough to step out there and tell our fellow women that this is good for you. Because for me, there's no way anybody can response about Virgin. I give Virgin to somebody and I'm expecting any negative feedback. I know for certain that my Virgin will never disappoint me. So that alone makes me very confident when I'm giving out any product, Virgin, Adwal, or Vita, to anybody. I am just confident that the person will come out and then give positive feedback. I'm also, I mean, it's exciting. That's the bottom line. It's exciting. Talking to people looking up to you, and you also looking up to other people to get things done. So I mean, we are just excited. So, and as an Immeri woman, I mean, the least I can say is that I am excited, very excited.